Good morning. Mm-mm. Hold on. There we go. Stephen and Jacqueline, my brother. Watagwan. See you out there in Trinidad, man. I didn't know you were way out there. Let me get in this live stream. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Live. I'm trying to get into the chat. Man. Oh. Yes, Stephen and Jacqueline, good morning. Yes, my brother. Ma for make some roti one day, you know. uh, hey, I went to saw your channel, man. It looks good. I think you should make some roti. That's my favorite Trinidad dish is roti. Where my glasses at? Just waiting for people to get up in here. It looks like it's just me and you. Man. All right, we're just waiting for people to get in. Top chat, pop out, birthday minutes. Hey man, if it ends up just being me and you, looks like I'm gonna be just cooking with me and you. Oh, Liquid Spiceable, good morning. If I look down, it's because my computer is right here. I'm looking at the chat, but I got this freaking delay on here and I can't figure out how to get it off. I'm like 30 seconds behind. How's everybody doing this morning? Oh, okay. That's cool. Share the live. Thanks, Steven. It's all good. Thanks for hitting that like button, y'all. I'm gonna hit it too. All right. I'm gonna share what I'm cooking later as soon as everybody gets in here. Liquid Spiceable, what city and state are you in? Do I have any okra recipes? Yeah, yeah, I do. I mean, okra is not one of my favorite things to cook, but hey, if you want it, I'll do it. Most people don't know how to deal with okra. I got a buddy who loves okra, and that's all he talks about. He wants me to cook okra, and I have yet to do it because normally people like to put it in their gumbo, but I just don't like the slime off on it. So what happens? I may do fried okra. I like that, but that's pretty much the only way I really eat it. I'll eat it in gumbo too, but you have to cook that slime off of that okra, man, or else it makes your gumbo really slimy. All right, it says we got 7 people in there. Hey, if you're in the live stream, go ahead and say good morning to everyone, or just say good morning so I can acknowledge all you guys. We got Stephen and Jacqueline in the building. Liquid Spiceable, I see Spots is in the building. Come on in, y'all. The water's fine. The water's fine. Uh, oh yeah, roasting okra. Yeah, I can see that. That could cut the slime out. Definitely. Dimitri Dean, good morning. So I'm cooking cheesy grits. I'm making some grits with some pepper jack cheese in it and some eggs, of course. And I'm gonna make candied bacon. So I'm gonna make some candied bacon this morning. Hope y'all like that. We're just chilling. We're just hanging out this morning. That's all. Nothing special. Well, you guys are all special, but we just hanging out. So I'm gonna make some breakfast. My wife actually came down and started making some zucchini bread. So I got zucchini bread in the oven. We're scrambling around trying to get her stuff done so I can get the live started. I know she didn't want to be up in the live stream, so she had to hurry up. Uh, so that's what we're making: grits, eggs, and I was just gonna do regular bacon. I said, you know what? I'll do some spicy candied bacon while I'm at it. So if you're just entering the live, smash that like button and leave a comment. Let us know you're in here so I can acknowledge you guys. Thank you. We got 8 people in, 5 likes. Come on, y'all. Come on in. The water's fine. I know. I know. It's an icolator. I know it's lunchtime there. It's 8 o'clock here. It's hard to get people on the West Coast to get up to at 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock. I mean, 6 o'clock my time would have been great your time because it's 9, and I know it's almost lunch. Bear with me, y'all. I gotta find a happy medium for my folks on the East Coast and the West Coast. Central time, they always get. They right in the middle. I know. Hey, you can have grits for lunch. I've had grits and eggs for lunch, but yeah, I know. My bad. I'm just thankful that you're here. Oh, yeah, Central time. So look, it's 10 o'clock. It's not lunchtime there yet. Oklahoma is Central. It's two. Oh no, Oklahoma. Oklahoma's good. No, I Collator is on the East Coast, so it's 11 o'clock. It's almost lunchtime. I really don't know how many people I have, or my subscribers are on the East Coast or the West Coast or Central. I really don't know. All right, so I got my water behind me heating up to get my grits started. So once that gets warm, I'm going to move this camera over to the stove so you guys can see what I'm doing. This is very similar. It's the same grits that I made in the catfish and grits video. Same thing, same thing. I'm just doing it live, so you guys get to see me cook in the kitchen today. Make meal, save me a plate, bro. You need to come through. Yeah, you should come through, Nate. I got some steaks I need to cook before they go bad. So I'll probably cook some steaks for lunch later today. I don't know. Should I go live and cook lunch? I was thinking about getting some maybe some Brussels sprouts and making some balsamic Brussels sprouts and some steak. Ah, I see you. Okay. I see your eye colorator. Eye collator. Is it eye collator? How do you pronounce that? I think it's eye collator. Oh, I see you later. Got it. I'm tripping. I see you later. Got you. And when you said I see you later, I literally thought you were leaving the chat. I said, it went right over my head. All right. Let me check my water, see if it's time to cook yet. So it's getting there. I'm just waiting for it to start boiling. By the time I cook, you're right. You're right. I got to figure out that whole East Coast thing. I got to start cooking. If I do a live, I got to cook stuff that's like East Coast, like lunch, dinner friendly, that you can cook for lunch or dinner. Well, first of all, let me just thank all of y'all for being in here. Today, I'm going to go and make some coffee. So come with me. I'm going to go over here to my trusty, let's see here. All right. So this is what I make coffee on. This is the Barissimo. So this is great for making like espresso drinks and stuff like that. So let me get some out of my cabinet here. All right. So the way you make a latte, I'm gonna make a latte. So we've got these pods. See that? So that is an espresso pod. I'm gonna use 3 shots of espresso. 1, 2, and 3. Right here. So I got these 3 shots of espresso. I'm also gonna use some sugar-free vanilla bean syrup. I'm just gonna probably use a capful. And then I got my milk pods. So I'm gonna use 2 milk pods. So it even has pods for milk. So we do these first. There's a milk button right here. This button is all white. So that's the milk button. Voila. So this is how I make coffee in the morning. And I don't drink a lot of coffee. I drink coffee, but I don't drink a lot. But today we're gonna drink some. All right, we got 9 people in the chat. We got 6 likes. Let's get those likes up, please. All right. Second milk pod. After I make this, we're gonna start cooking. Right, see you later. You gotta make it, bro. Or sister. I don't know if you're a man or a woman. Family. I just call you family. That's kind of like co-ed. You gotta make it, family. Make it. That's why I put those recipes on there, man. I want you guys to try them out and tell me how they come out after you make them. And I was inspired by a restaurant in Las Vegas. Okay, so I got, as you can see, I got my milk in here. I'm getting ready to put 3 shots of espresso. This is the espresso button. It goes really fast. It's not a long coffee pour. It's just a espresso shot. So it gets really hot. You'll see. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? Crazy, right? All right, I'm gonna do 2 more shots and we're gonna start cooking. get my vanilla syrup. Man, the way we going, I may not have room for 2 more shots. For 1 more. Ah. Nah, I'm just gonna stick with 2 because I don't want it. It's gonna overflow. All right, we good. We got coffee. 2 shots is enough today. Cheers, everybody. Doesn't that look good? Man, I might have to put this in my Amazon so you guys can pick this up. This is great. Comes out really good. All right, let me go and fix my camera now. All right, y'all. Let's head on over. So I'm just gonna head on over here to the stove. Drink some coffee. Cheers. Oh, that's good. Cheers, everybody. All right. So cooking here at the Learning Professionals, I'll stick with cereal and milk. It's all good, man. Hey, I'm trying to make the recipes as simple as I can. If you don't want to do them, that's all good. If you just want to watch me, it's all good. It's all good, y'all. Okay, water is hot. I'm making quick grits. Let me just focus here. Can you guys see that? There's my my pot. All right. Cool. All right, so got hot water. Make sure I get my whisk. Whenever you're making grits, you got to make sure you stay on top of it because grits get a little crazy. Man, what did my wife do with all the whisks? Man. All right, so I'm going to use this wooden spoon. Okay, we got 1 cup of grits going into the pot. By the way, this is 4 cups of water. Okay, so 1 cup of grits for every 4 cups. I'm gonna let this start cooking. I would love to walk away and conversate with y'all, but you really got to stay on top of this because these will cook fast. All right. So once these get to cooking, I'm gonna add about a 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream. Okay. We got heavy whipping cream. I added I think a teaspoon of salt already to that. We got a cheese we're gonna add later. This is pepper jack cheese. And the star of the show, boom. So we're gonna add a teaspoon of this right now. All right. So that's a teaspoon of our pollo flavoring. Now you could also just cook it in chicken broth and just not use the bouillon seasoning. This is gonna give it some good flavor. All right, 10 people in the chat, y'all. We got 6 likes. Come on, get those likes up for me. All right, so I'm gonna cook the eggs last because we're gonna start working on this bacon candy. Now, this cooks really fast, so we're not gonna be here too long. As you can see, it's starting to kind of like cook down. See that? All right. Cooking this down. So yesterday, I was talking with a friend of mine, and we were talking about these pet peeves. Not necessarily for cooking, but just pet peeves in general, guys. I know we all have pet peeves. So tell me in the chat, like, what are some of your your biggest pet peeves? I know if you're married, you probably already developed some pet peeves with your spouse. I'm sure they got pet peeves for us too. But tell me about your pet peeves. What are some of your biggest pet peeves? I'm gonna go check the chat. So see you later. Ask what grits we were using. These are the quick grits, not instant, but quick. And yes, if you look at the box, it's 4 cups of water for 1 cup of grits. All right, so it's a 4-to-1 ratio. I know you asked that. Get this stirring, stirring, stirring. All right, guys. So as you can see, these grits are thickening up. All right, and we want them to get, rather thick, because we're gonna add our heavy whipping cream now. So heavy whipping cream, we're gonna add probably about a half cup. That's good right there. That heavy whipping cream is gonna set this off, and then once we cook it down a little bit more, we're gonna add our cheese. Everybody's new to the chat here. Oh, what's up? What's up, CJ? Got some cheesy grits going on today, CJ. Y'all say what's up to CJ in the chat. Hey, I was talking about pet peeves, man. Let me know what's up. I'll tell you mine. All right, so one of my biggest pet peeves is, when you're in the bathroom and you go to get the toothpaste, the person before you squeezes the toothpaste from the middle. And then when you get it, it's just, I don't know, I got this thing about taking the bottom of the tube and squeezing it to the top. It's a personal thing. All right, we're going to add our cheese now. Real easy, y'all. This is not rocket science. Stirring these cheesy grits. Now you can add as much cheese as you want. You can make them kind of as cheesy as you want. I put about maybe like a half cup of pepper jack cheese in there. Pet peeves, y'all. Squeezing the toothpaste tube from the middle is one of my biggest pet peeves. My wife's pet peeve with me is I leave the ironing board out and it blocks her sink. Yeah, Nate, I put sugar on my grits. I'm putting sugar on these grits. That's a southern thing, bro. Putting sugar in your grits. But look, putting sugar on the grits is a pet peeve for some people. All right, let me let you get a good look. You can kind of see how you got the little peppers in there. See that? That's gonna give it a nice little kick added to it. Nice little kick. All right, I know these are quick grits, so they are done, y'all. The grits are done. So we're done with the grits. Top over that. All right. Let's get back in the chat a little bit more. Pet peeve when kids don't rinse their cups. Man, I can tell you about a pet peeve. Man, I got so many pet peeves with my kids that make your head spin. Cleaning up the room, leaving dishes in the room. I don't even want to tell you about some of the stuff that I seen. It's like from a crime scene, bro. But yeah, my pet peeve with my kids. I'm from Bama. We put salt and pepper, cheddar, and butter. Okay, yeah. So there's a thing with grits. Some people put salt and pepper. Like I put sugar in my grits. Now for the catfish and shrimp, the shrimp and grits that I did not put sugar in there. That is not a sweet dish. But when I do breakfast, I'm putting sugar in my grits. I like my grits sweet. As a matter of fact, I'll take some scrambled eggs like I'm doing today. I'm gonna scramble some eggs right now. And I put the eggs in my grits with the sugar. Delicious. Don't knock it till you try it. Oh yeah, I see you later with the little bit of milk. Sugar and grits. Yep. Hella butter. Yep. Yep. We're gonna put some butter in these. All right, y'all. So I said we're gonna do the eggs last. So I'm gonna set up. I'm gonna show. We're gonna make some bacon candy, not just regular bacon. We're making bacon candy today. So we're gonna get that going. Sugar and cream, cream of wheat, but not my bro. Cream of wheat. You can buy that already sweetened. You can get that already sweetened. Okay. So let's set up here. All right, y'all. So I got some bacon. Try to see this. Some bacon here. Check it out. All right. We got bacon. So we're gonna these and 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are thick, and these are just regular slices of bacon. I had these left over. I didn't want them to go to waste. So I'm gonna put these to the side. I'm gonna make the little kind of like slather we're gonna put on it. All right. So we got about 2 tablespoons of sriracha. Put that in there. All right. And this is probably about, I don't know, maybe a 4th cup of maple syrup. Now, I have brown sugar. If you wanted to, you could put this in the brown sugar and stir it up. But I'm going to sprinkle that on. I got some crushed red pepper flakes. I'm going to put that into my brown sugar. All right. Just mix that up. Excuse me, y'all. I got to grab something out the oven for the missus. Give me 1 second here. Small one? Both of them? All right. Whew. So my wife made some zucchini bread. Look at that. Look at that. Respect it. All right, let me set this to the side here. Get the other one. Leave the big one in. Okay. Got the red pepper flakes and the brown sugar in there. Stir in our maple syrup and our sriracha. Get our bacon. So take the maple syrup and the sriracha and you're gonna baste it, yeah? This is almost gonna serve like a slather because you want the brown sugar to stick. We're gonna do this on both sides, okay? Now the thick bacon takes a little longer to cook. So hopefully we can time this right. So underneath here, I've got some parchment paper. Okay, easy cleanup. You don't want it to stick to your pan. Okay. I'm gonna flip these over. Like so. So I was telling you about these pet peeves. We got this pet peeve with my kids leaving stuff in their room. My wife hates when I have the ironing board out. So she'll stick it in the closet on my side to get back at me. By the way, my wife's an incredible baker. If you guys go to BZ Bakes on Instagram and check out some of her stuff, BZ Bakes, like I'm BZ Cooks. On Instagram, I'm BZQ, but my wife is BZ Bakes. Check out some of her stuff on Instagram, on IG. She's an incredible baker, and she's got me into gardening. So those green tomatoes you saw that I got, those actually were from my mother-in-law's um, her garden, but we have more heirloom tomatoes, and most of them are ripe right now. All right. Okay. Now take the brown sugar and you just want to sprinkle that on your bacon. You're gonna do this on both sides as well. Preheat your oven to 350. And I want to say maybe for the first 20 minutes of this, maybe even 15, you might want to check. All right. So on top of this bacon, we're going to put another piece of parchment paper and the other roasting pan on top of it to keep the bacon flat. Because you want your bacon to be flat. You don't want it to curl up. You got to keep it flat. I'm sorry, I'm missing the comments, y'all. I'm going to get to you in a minute. Get those questions answered. Feel free, if any questions, put them in the chat. I will get to them in a minute. I'm just get this bacon ready. So this is next level bacon, y'all. We got a place out here called Lazy Dog. It's in Rancho over by Cooking with CJ's house. And they make a candied bacon. They put it in a little like a French fry container. And it sits upright like it's in a Bloody Mary or something. But it is delicious. That's what inspired me to do this. But this is so easy to make, guys. You want to impress your friends? This is easy to make. And you don't even have to make it this complex. You can just take some bacon and some brown sugar and a little bit of syrup and put it on there. Real easy. All right, let's get this on here. Don't need too much. Got enough on the other side. But I like my stuff spicy. So this is gonna be a little spicy. Okay. All right. Pro tip, watch this. So, got another piece of parchment paper. We're gonna put it on top. Another pan. And sit that on top, just like that, okay? And we're gonna bake this in the oven. All right, let me go wash my hands really quick. All right, so I'm gonna take this and stick it in the oven. We're gonna set a timer for 15 to 20 minutes, and then we're gonna check it, okay? All right, so the timer's at 15 minutes. We're gonna check that. I still got eggs to cook too. So I'm just waiting for our bacon to get, because I don't want my eggs to get warm to be too cold. All right. Nice tip, keeping the bacon flat. Yep. Didn't know people iron. Iron. See you later. I iron all the time. Unless you pull it straight out the dryer. But man, my son will put clothes on, wrinkled it on, and just bail out the house. Black Ass said, I mix my grits and my eggs. Yep. Gotta jump, Mike. Have a good day. Okay, CJ had to leave. Right. to Tommy's diary said, I wouldn't turn down someone else's savory grits. I probably wouldn't either, but I would probably ask them if they had some sugar. I see you later said he put sugar and cream of wheat, but not his grits. Okay. Right. So tell me in the chat some of the dishes that you would like to see me make. I know we've been doing this Soul Food Sundays thing, and today was the last day. I scheduled my video. I thought I scheduled it to go out today at 4. Instead, it went out yesterday. So I did Soul Food Sundays on a Saturday yesterday. I hope y'all like that video. It was fun to make, but it was delicious. That garlic sriracha aioli, man, and it's so easy to make, y'all. So easy. If you want to learn how to make that, go to the hamburger video and watch me put that together. Easy, super easy. See you later. You can make it. You don't have to make cereal all the time. You can do the aioli, and it'll turn your sandwich into something different. All right, look, we got 14 people in the chat. We have 7 likes. That means some of y'all didn't hit the like button for me. Hit the like button. Por favor. All right, so our timer is at 15 minutes on the bacon. Let me check the grits really quick. See me back here. All right, grits are nice and creamy. Do you want breakfast? Okay. All right, so my wife wants breakfast, which means I'm gonna have to cook these eggs right now. So stand by, y'all. So this cast iron skillet right here is what I'm gonna cook the eggs on. I have 3 eggs. That's typically what I eat. It's 3 eggs. So I'm gonna get 2 eggs. I'm gonna cook them for her because I'm gonna cook mine. I don't want my eggs to be cold because I'm waiting for the bacon to get done. All right, so stand by. Let me go get these eggs. How you want them? Scrambled? Two eggs right here, and we're gonna make scrambled eggs today. So I do my scrambled eggs a little different, or maybe not so different. So we're going to take our eggs. You guys can see me over here. Turn the fire on our stove. Medium high. So I'm gonna take these eggs. Gonna add a little bit of this to it. Just a tad bit. Okay, you guys can see that. So it's a little bit of heavy cream in there. Whip that together. And about a pinch of salt. And I got some fresh black pepper here. Now, if you wanted to, you could cook some onions I mean, I'll probably add a little bit of garlic to this. All right. I'm gonna get some butter in my pan. You can use olive oil. You can use any type of oil that you like. Today, just gonna add a little bit of butter. Okay. Let's get you guys over here. If you can see that. It's a little weird angle. Can you guys see? Get my pot in the way. All right. Got some butter here. A little bit. You know me, I love cooking with wooden spoons. So. All right. So we got our eggs going. I'm gonna wait for these to start cooking and then I'm gonna start scrambling them up. Hopefully you can kind of see them from right there. There you go, that's a better angle. All right. Gotta wash while you cook. You know how the dishes stacked up. There's a spoon. All right, guys. Let's move this around. For all my sisters in the chat, all the women in the chat, I know you guys can appreciate a man who cooks. I know my wife does. She don't like all my cooking though. Believe it or not, as much as I barbecue, my wife doesn't like meat that smoked. She doesn't like the smoke flavor on the meat. Okay, depending on how you like your eggs, you can cook them hard or you can cook them soft. I'm gonna scramble these medium. Turn the fire off. That's done. So, got a nice little plate here. Just put our eggs on there. Feels good when you gotta get up in the morning, you don't have to cook. All right, she cooks a lot, y'all. Okay, grits. All right, there you have it. Grits and eggs. We'll serve this to the missus real quick. Y'all stay tuned. All right, now I'm gonna come back to this pan and cook my eggs in here. wash this pot off, this pan. You hear that, y'all? My wife said, that's good. That doesn't happen often. Hey, Mike, what are your Dutch pots? Oh, what's up, Ray Mac? So my Dutch pots, this one is Paderno. So there's an app called Tomo, Tomo. I was on the app and I ran across this pot. Okay, I'll show it to you. I love this one, especially the color on it. You see that color? That's beautiful. So this pot I got for 122 bucks. Normally it was $340. So I jumped on it fast. I had another cast iron Dutch oven pot, and it was horrible. It was all stained up. It was just bad. It was too old. So we got rid of it, and I got this one. My other Dutch oven pot is a 6-quart. This is a Martha Stewart pot. My wife bought this. Now, my wife bakes a lot, so she'll make bread, sourdough bread, all types of bread in this Dutch oven pot. Hopefully that answers your question. 18 people in the chat, 9 likes. Come on, get the likes up. Yeah, icy spots. Yep, it's a square Dutch oven. I don't know if it's square. It's more. Is it square? Yeah, it's square, but the handles are on the edges, so it makes it look more of a diamond shape. It's a square turned this way. So yeah, it's cool though. I like it. I've only think. Oh, I made the that ragu with that. What? Wife's Instagram. I'll put it in the chat. IG BZ Bakes. Okay, Ray. I put my wife's IG in the chat. BZ Bakes. She bad too, bro. She just camera shy. Do the Dutch oven pots fry better? A Dutch oven pot is a cast iron skillet. It's just coated with enamel so it doesn't stick. Good morning, Kia, or good afternoon, depends on where you're at. So we have 25 seconds left on the candy bacon. Thank you, Steven. Man, Steven, boy, you be on it, bruh. Steven be on it. Let's see. Let's see. Ray Mac. Got you, Ray Mac. Yeah, we're gonna check the candy bacon right now. There's our timer. All right, so let's get the bacon out of the oven and see what it looks like. All right, let's come on over here. Look at this bacon. Let's see what we're working with. All right, y'all. I can tell you this, it ain't even halfway ready. So we're putting it back in the oven. Yeah, both looks good. Looks ready. You want me to take it out? Oh, baby. Bacon candy is not ready. It's got at least, I would say, 35 minutes left. So you're probably not going to see the end of the candy bacon. I will probably put it on IG. But so I'm just gonna make my eggs and get ready to eat because I'm hungry. I don't want to wait another 30 minutes. But going to do some veggie sausage or chicken sausage. Hmm. You will probably see chicken sausage before you see veggie sausage from me. So I will put that on my watch list in the rotation, and eventually we're gonna make some chicken sausage. All right, let me check my wife's bread. So I told you my wife bakes. Where are the toothpicks? Over here. Oh, so I've got zucchini bread in here. Gotta check it. Should come out dry, right? Yep. Yep. It's moist though. So my wife made zucchini bread. I don't know if y'all can see that. All right. It's hot. All right, so it's time for me to make my eggs. So you saw me make the other scrambled eggs prior to. This time, I'm just gonna make mine. You guys don't need to see that. You already saw it. But I do need to clean my cast iron skillet. Ray Mac, you still in the chat. We were talking about pet peeves. Not just in the kitchen, but just our pet peeves. Mine was the toothpaste, squeezing the toothpaste from the middle. And my wife's was me leaving the ironing board. She probably has a laundry list of pet peeves for me. Not washing my hands, eating food on the floor. I don't know, that's probably everybody's pet peeve. Oh man. Knock on wood, praise God. I probably had an immune system of a kid because I hardly ever get sick. I think me eating stuff off the floor since I was a kid has built my immune system up where nothing harms me. uh, Shout out to everybody who still eats off the floor. All right, got my pepper. I make these eggs. All right, we got 13 likes, 18 people. That means we got 5 more likes to go. 5 more. Come on. There's 5 people in here who haven't hit that like button. Give it up. Give it up, family. Come on in. The water's fine. Okay, let me go wash my pan. It's hot. I'll take you with me over to the sink. All right, so I'm gonna get out the camera here. So if you don't have a cast iron skillet, I suggest that you invest in one. There is a link in the description. You don't have to get it from me, but I advise anybody who doesn't have a cast iron skillet to get one. Now, for a long time, I didn't. I was looking for non-stick pans and stuff, other pans to use, but they are cast iron skillets are so durable. I can use steel wool pads on them. Um, you can mix stuff in them with a fork and not have to worry about scratching them up. Very easy to work with. Very easy to clean. Shout out to y'all who still use cast iron skillets. For those of y'all who don't, quit playing with your life and get a cast iron skillet. All right, y'all. Time to cook these eggs. Hey, I can smell the bacon candy now, though. I can smell it cooking. All right. So, fire's on. So this is 3 eggs, a couple tablespoons of heavy whipping cream, and just some salt and pepper. That's it. Now, I may add some garlic to mine. Gotta get some butter. You don't like how I just tossed that in there? You hear that? So if I'd have did that in any other pan, you would cringe because you'd have scratched the bottom up. But not this one. Nope. I don't know what you're thinking. That's a lot of butter. But so what? So I'm not from the country, but I got a lot of country in me. Because when I finish cooking these grits, these eggs, you're going to see me throw them in a bowl of grits. Mixing it in. Yeah, you're right, Ray Mac. I think I get those big blocks of butter from Smart and Final. If you have a Smart and Final in your area, I thought Smart and Final was everywhere. That's where I get mine from. Smart and Final. Just let that cook down. All right, so you see me make the eggs before. I'm gonna put the camera back up on me. All right. It's not even so damn much longer. Oh man, you know what? See you later. I don't know how much longer for the bacon because when I checked it, it was still pretty raw. I can smell it. I'll let you guys see what it looks like, but it is not even ready. After you cook that bacon, you gotta let it rest so that it can stiffen up. Pause. You gotta let that bacon, kind of stiffen up because you don't want to eat it hot because it's got syrup on it and it could burn your mouth. So you definitely want it to cool down. But I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you. Give me a few minutes. Let me cook these eggs, and then I'll show them to you. But for those of you who have just got into the chat, we're making candy bacon. So we sprinkled some sriracha and some maple syrup. We basted the bacon, and then we sprinkled some red pepper chili flakes and some brown sugar, and sandwiched it between 2 parchment papers, right? And set 2 baking pans inside of each other so that they would be flat. Now, you guys know me, I like my eggs runny, so I like my scrambled eggs soft. So I'm literally done cooking the eggs. Look. Can you see that? Where is it? There they are. Right there. soft eggs. So we're gonna check this bacon. They can't see you. My wife's trying to avoid this camera. Can you give me a plate out of there, please? As a matter of fact, now just give me a bowl, a nice sized bowl. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Look at that. Man, if I you can't see that. Can you see that? There you go. Man, if I sprinkle some green on that, that'd be a good thumbnail. Okay, eggs. Got my eggs in there with my grits. Nah, Ray Mac, that was butter in that skillet. That's why it didn't stick. I got butter in there, bruh. So, Ray Mac, every time I cook with my cast iron skillet, I don't use, well, you can use soap to wash it, but every time I take some cooking oil, I put about 2 tablespoons in there. I get a paper towel. This is cast iron skillet maintenance 101. Take a paper towel and just rub the inside. Just rub it all around till it's nice and glossy, but it's not, pooling up. And that'll keep your skillets seasoned. All right, so I got my grits and cheesy grits. I'm gonna put some sugar on here. Come over here to the sugar. Just a little bit, not too much. See that? So bright in here. There's some sugar on there, trust me, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna take the bacon candy out of the oven. So see you later, Ken. So, yeah, what do you mean? Chipping the yes, you have to put sugar on your grits. I'm country as hell. Put some sugar on them grits. Sugar on the grits. Now my wife doesn't like sugar on her grits. She doesn't really care for sweet. She's more of a savory kind of gal. Unless if she's gonna do sweet, it's gonna be a pastry or a cookie or some cake or something like that. Yes, Nate, tell her put that sugar on them grits, bro. We're playing with your life. Okay, let me just move some things out of the way, and then I'm gonna grab the bacon so you guys can see it because it really needs to cook. Putting it on that parchment paper, and in between those two pans, it serves almost like a pot because it's in between. It's not getting any air. It's just baking. Okay, so let's just look. Okay. Give me a sec. Let me grab it. You can definitely smell it. Okay. So, let's see here. Okay. All right. Okay, so this is the bacon out of the oven. It's not ready. It's coming along though. Still gotta cook, okay? Still gotta cook. So if you follow me on Instagram, it's BZQ. Stephen and Jacqueline, if you can't, put my Instagram in the chat. BZQUE, okay? When I'm done with this, I'll post pictures in there. But for the sake of time, I don't want to keep you guys. We already been in here an hour and 5 minutes. I don't want to keep you in here forever to see me make some candy bacon. You saw me make it. Now you can give a try. So here's another thing you can do. If you want, you can put it on a wire rack. You can put it on a wire rack and cook it like that. Just lay it out flat because you don't want it to curl up. Yes, it is looking good. It is looking good because even after you take it out, you got to let it rest. Just like any other bacon that you eat, do you take bacon out of the skillet and just pop it in your mouth? Nope, not if you don't want to go to be in ICU for mouth burns. Oh, thank you, Chipper Chick. Make sure I'm saying that. Chirpy Chick. Thank you. You got to try that fried green tomatoes if you can find them. You can find the fried green tomatoes. They're definitely another dish my wife likes, who doesn't like all my cooking. But she liked the grits this morning. Okay, guys, I got my sugar, cheesy grits, and eggs. I'm getting ready to get this a taste for science right now. Okay, Nate, see you later. Woo-hoo. Oh, man. And grits with that sugar. I didn't put a lot. Man, it's good. Man. Ray Mac, you put sugar in your grits? Ray Mac from the South. He make all kinds of Southern dishes. Let's see. First time I seen sugar on eggs here, I saw sugar a lot in Asian egg cooking. So going batter with grits. Yeah, I might need to turn my oven up. I don't want them to burn though. I'm not trying to rush the bacon. There's a lot of sugar. If the heat is too high, the sugar will burn. And that's not what you want. Nice like that. See you later said, I've always heard green tomatoes weren't ripe for eating. They aren't. I wouldn't advise you eating green tomatoes, just eating them. Though you could, they're just really tart. But as you can see in the video that I made, sprinkle a little bit of sugar on them to get rid of some of the bitterness, but you're frying them. So 2 minutes each side, they're gonna get nice and tender, but the outside is gonna be crunchy and they'll be good. But I mean, I wouldn't advise you just eating green tomatoes, like, unless you like them like that. But you could, but I would never eat green tomatoes. What is okay? You can eat them. My wife's a garden. She gardens. She said you can eat the green tomatoes. Just cook them. Cook them. Yes, a little sugar on the green tomatoes when you're gonna fry them. Because the acidity down. Okay, guys. Been here an hour. Give me some comments on what you would like to see me cook next. Like, what are some of the things you want to see cooked? Somebody said okra. Do you use green tomatoes to start to turn ripe, or are they completely green? Well, if you look at the video I made, that one that I had was starting to turn red. If you let the green tomatoes sit, eventually they will turn red. This is why you don't see green tomatoes in the grocery store, because most people aren't using green tomatoes unless you're frying them. And the longer they sit in the market, the longer they have time to turn into red tomatoes. So typically you'll find green tomatoes in someone's garden or at a farmer's market. Usually, a farmer's market, you can find them. But at the grocery store, it's tough because the longer they sit, they have more time to turn red. So that would be my advice. If you have a local farmer's market, and during COVID right now, I don't even know how they're doing farmer's markets. They probably still are. But if you can get them there, yeah, I would go to a farmer's market to get green tomatoes. Oh man, this is so good. Mm, 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 mm. Chirpy Chick said, cook some okra every way you can, and then cook pork ribs in the air fryer. So I don't have an air fryer. I don't have an air fryer, and I don't know if I want to go buy an air fryer just so I can cook some pork ribs. In my opinion, the only way I like my pork ribs are smoked. However, I did make some Chinese barbecue pork ribs. But yeah, I guess I got to get an air fryer. I've never made them in the air fryer. My wife wants me to show you her. Look at that, y'all. DZ Bakes. Go check her out on IG. The link is in the chat. Oh, she wants me to squeeze it. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at it. Respect it, y'all. All right. Your 20-second commercial is done. To all 15 people in the chat. Mm-hmm. Yep. Busy Bakes. B as in boy, Z as in zebra, bakes on IG. Yep. Cooking Cop and Babe. Hey, what's happening? Man, y'all late. See, it's California time. It's like 9 o'clock. People on the East Coast were complaining because it was almost lunchtime. Black Ass said, have you cooked jerk chicken? Yes, I have 2 jerk chicken videos. One is just straight jerk chicken. The other one, I was meal prepping with some boneless chicken thighs. It's in the shucks. If you go to my playlist, you can find it. It's in my chicken playlist. If you go to my channel and look at my playlist, just got our first cup of coffee. Man, this is my first cup, but I'm gonna make another one. The Cooking Cop and Babe have a very good cooking channel as well. Go check them out. They got some great stuff. They have fun with the doing too. Love those guys. And they're out here in California, which is why they're just getting up. Yeah, I see you later. She takes some really good thumbnails too. We're trying to get her to start a YouTube channel, but she don't want to be on camera. At least right now. So if I ever cook one of her dishes, she'll be barking orders from the sideline, telling me what to do. Because I'm not a baker. I can make a few things. I have a couple of desserts I do, but I see Spots. Thank you. Thanks for chiming in. Much love, Cooking Cop. Hope you and the wife are doing fine over there. Well, guys, this is the second live stream. If you want to bounce, if you got things to do, feel free. I'm trying to stick around so I can do this, get this bacon candy done, but it's taking a while. I got some thick strips in there. It just takes a while to cook it. Maybe if I take it out and put it on a wire rack, it'll probably cook faster. Oh yeah, Yeah, she could do it, and you never see her face, just her hands. She could do that. She could. I don't know why she won't. It takes time to do these videos because she wants her kitchen to look like it's on the Food Channel. They want it to look like a kitchen that somebody uses. If you look at the back counter, it looks like nobody lives here, or somebody's single. But if you look back here, it looks like somebody lives here, doesn't it? Mm. All right, guys, I'm done eating. I'm gonna make one more cup of coffee, and I'll answer any questions that you guys have. Doesn't matter what they are. I answer them to the best of my ability, as long as you don't get too crazy. But I'm an open book, so let me go make some more coffee. Oh, here we go. All right, got the Verissimo. I'll make a small cup this time. I don't need a big cup. All right, while I'm making this coffee, you guys go ahead and shoot with the questions. I'm ready. If you have any, if not, I may just sign out. When am I going to do bourbon reviews? Soon, bruh. Soon. Because soon. I'm okay, you really want to know? All right, hold on. So I have a lot of bourbon. A lot. I'm in my garage. Let me show you guys. I have so much bourbon to review. I keep it in my shoe cabinet. My wife doesn't know how much bourbon I have. But let me just show you, bro. It goes down over here with the BZ Cooks residence. Now, the shoes in here too, so I'm going to show you. Hold on. Get this. Are y'all ready for this? So that's the top shelf of all the bourbon. I don't know if you can see all that up in there. And this is the bottom shelf of the bourbon. You see, I got a couple of stogies right here. I don't smoke, so that's why I haven't used them. I got a lot of bourbon, bro. I can do some reviews. The 2 pots on the back burner, Chipper Chick, are Dutch oven pots. So I got a lot of bourbon. We're going to be doing those bourbon reviews soon. So I may do some bourbon reviews on my own, but I also have I have some friends that I'm going to have as guests when we're doing the bourbon reviews. No, she knows. She's sitting right there. She knows I like to collect bourbons too. Let's see. What kind of upcoming reps are you thinking about making videos? Or you asking me? Okay. Good Cop and Babe said, what? I don't know. I was gonna do the bacon candy as a video, and I may still do that. I may do bacon candy. What else? Holidays are coming up, but summer is still here. So this week coming up, I'm probably gonna do another. I'm gonna do another pork rib video. I'm gonna do some spare ribs because I already have a spare rib video on it. That's the first one I did on the channel with AB. He edited and everything. This is when I was first getting started. So the music is extremely loud. So we're gonna do another video. And then my other video that I did with the Dr. Pepper ribs got a copyright claim on it because of the music that I use. And I actually used the wrong one. So instead of deleting it, I just kept it. And I found the right music, which is on the tomato video, the Hey Love song. So I'm very particular about my music. So yeah, and I got to cook a brisket. So I have an order. Somebody ordered food. So I said, if I'm going to cook it, I may as well make a video out of it. So I'm cooking a brisket, some ribs. I got to make some mac and cheese. I'm not going to do another video for the same thing, but I got a lot of stuff to cook. So probably some ribs and a brisket this week. Maybe I'll put the brisket out on Sunday. But Soul Food Sundays is over. Today was the last day. They did it for 1 month this year instead of 2. All right. Making my coffee. Anybody else got something they want to see cooked? When it starts to get cold, I'm gonna start making some soups, oxtails. I'm gonna make some French soups too. I'm gonna take them straight out of Julia Child's recipe. There's some other ones that Ina Garden love. Ina Garden. I cook a lot of her stuff. When I say we love Ina Garden in this house, my wife likes her stuff too. She likes when I cook her stuff. So a lot of times you'll see me cook things, and it's because I got a Instagram message of a dish, and it gets cooked. It's not my suggestion. Someone else that I live with likes to suggest dishes for me to cook. Then all of a sudden, when you gonna make that video? I'm in the kitchen making whatever. All right, pulling my last shot of espresso for this. I appreciate you guys hanging in there. I know some of you are waiting to see this bacon candy. Chili works good year round. Yeah, I like chili. I thought I made a chili. I thought I made a low carb chili and made a video out of it. Oh, I got another chili that I make though. Come on. Am I out of water? Oh, I'm out of water. Hold on, y'all. Ran out of water. Come on, give me some suggestions. What do you want to see cooked? Give me some. Grill. Get out of here. Grilled peaches and ice cream. Is there anybody in the chat that would like to see grilled peaches and ice cream? I say give me suggestions. So I appreciate your suggestion for grilled peaches. Are peaches even in season right now? Are peaches in season? Yeah, that might be a nice dessert. Grilled peaches and ice cream. Is there anyone else who would like to see that? Grilled peaches and ice cream? That'd be an easy one to do. Show me how to make ice cream? Oh, show them how to make. You guys want to see me make homemade ice cream? I do like homemade ice cream, but I got this thing about hot fruit that I'm not a fan of. So even when I'm getting peach cobbler, when someone serves me up peach cobbler, All I want is the juice and the crust. That's it. Maybe a few peaches, because I'm not a fan of hot fruit, but I will eat the crust on the bottom, the sticky, doughy stuff, and the juice with 2 or 3 scoops of ice cream. Traditional apple or blueberry pie. I was planning on doing that. Any pies that I do, I will be making them with someone barking instructions from me from the side. I'll be getting tutored on making apple pie. I only want Okay, so Kia says she wants the peaches in the juice. She hates the crust. I'll take your crust. I'll take the crust and some ice cream. Okay, Chipper Chick. God bless you, sister. Have fun in at Zoom Sunday School. Got you. Well, and I think to make ice cream, you don't necessarily need an ice cream maker. All you really need is some salt, some ice cream salt, some cream, and I think a plastic bag. I think I used to be a school teacher, and I think me and the kids made ice cream with some milk, some sugar, I think some ice, and some ice cream salt. The salt makes stuff get really cold. It makes it get cold. Man, I hope. Let me check this bacon. It's getting there. It's not there yet, but it's getting there. Probably maybe another 20 minutes. Triple Chick logged out of Zoom Children's Church. No, she logged out to go. She had to do Sunday school. Man, Mrs. will read your comments off to you while you do. Yeah, maybe. I think I'll have her do that. But they're suggesting that in the future, have you read off the comments while I'm doing my thing. She said, okay, she'll do it. I wanted to get her to start recording for me, being my camera lady. I was gonna get my daughter to do it, but my daughter's too busy being a teenager. You can't beat your kids no more. It's against the law. Isn't that amazing? They made a law. We can't discipline your kids now. Incredible. All right, guys. I don't want to keep you guys in it. Hey, put a 7 in the chat if you want to stick around until the bacon's ready. Just put a 1 in the chat. I mean a 7. Put a 7 in the chat if you want to see the bacon. If you want to hang around and see the bacon, and put a number 1 in the chat if you'd rather just see it later on Instagram. All right, Denise. Cool, we're getting 7s. I see you later. Yeah, I think I made the mistake. That old saying, how you want your kids to do better than you, just be better off. I think I just gave my kids too much. I didn't make them work for enough because they're lazy. Cool, stick around for the bacon. Yeah, social media has corrupted America. Not just social media, but technology in particular. But social media has really created the days where we used to go outside and play and talk. Like people don't meet face to face to talk anymore. Prior to COVID, they didn't. It was great for long distance conversations, but like an in person chat, like people just don't do that anymore. So you can't hear voice inflection. If someone's angry at you, you can interpret a text a whole totally different way. So that's my beef with social media. I'm an in your face kind of guy, especially when it comes to like disagreements and whatnot. I'm a talker. Like I would like to talk it out and discuss things candidly, very candidly. I don't mind. I don't run from that kind of confrontation. And I'll admit when I'm wrong too. Tech guru, okay. Stick around. Yeah, technology does have its advantages. As of, for instance, right now, and my YouTube channel, you know, just trying to grow it and just be friends with the people and trying to give them what they want. Like that okra thing, like somebody requested okra. I think was it See You Later who requested that? I'm gonna try and make that happen. I'm gonna get some okra and cook it. It'll be fried okra first because if I eat okra, I like it fried. Anybody else want to put a 7 in the chat if you're sticking around for the bacon? If not, you can just sign out. There's 11 people in here. Yes, if you do not discipline your kids in some shape, form, or fashion, then the justice system will. Either the cops or you just hang yourself or do something stupid. True. My grandmama used to say, if you know better, you ought to do better. I see you later. Now, and then my kids are biracial. So my kids half Asian, half black. Then you got that element. I got to deal with culture and teaching them this and, embracing both sides. And this is a very, very, very liberal, for lack of better words. They're more accepting to things. Like certain things are normal now. Certain things are normal. And these kids get offended when you talk about stuff that used to be taboo when we were kids growing up. Now you talk about it and, it's like, hey, so what? What's wrong with that? You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy. So we're growing up in a different time. The kids of today were like the kids in the 70s, 60s, and 70s, just in this time. They're pretty much like creating their own package. That's really when things started to change. We're in the 70s with music, with mindset and all that stuff. It really started to change. I'm an 80s baby, but if you look back at history, probably 60s and 70s where things really started to change culturally. But now it's taking a whole nother shift in this millennia. It's crazy. And as a 80s baby, I'm still trying to adapt. I'm trying to be the hip dad, but not too hip. You know, they call us old heads. I remember I used to call people old heads. Now I'm the old head. Okay, now Stephen and Jacqueline, you live in Trinidad. So raising kids in Trinidad is way different than raising them in California. You can still get away with a lot of stuff in Trinidad. It's still old school in Trinidad. A lot of stuff is passed down from the grandparents, and it's just different in the islands. On the islands, you could still, raise your kids in the islands, but out here, it's not the same. You can get away with a lot more in Trinidad, if you get my drift. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a wire rack ready, and we're gonna take this bacon out because it should be well enough to where we can set it out and let it cool so that it starts to stiffen up, and then you can eat it then. So I'll show you guys that part. I don't want you to have to sit around and watch it as it cools off. Okay, so let me grab that for you. So if you have one of these, cool. If you don't, get one. They're not expensive. Okay. Sorry, guys. Ooh. Turn this around here. All right. Okay, I'm gonna grab the bacon candy out of the oven. Turn my oven on. You want to take some of these grits to your mom? Hmm? Yeah. Okay. Let me put this down here. Ooh. Okay. Straighten this up. All right. Let's see here. Okay. So I'm gonna take this pan. See what it looks like. Oh man, look at that. Looks good. Okay, got our wire rack over here. We're gonna take this bacon. I'm gonna get some palms. I'm gonna pick it up with my hands and transfer it. Okay, let's go ahead and this is the thick bacon. Just gonna transfer it over here. That does look good, doesn't it, guys? Yes, sir. This is gonna be delicious. So if you have the restaurant Lazy Dog in your neck of the woods, they serve bacon candy as an appetizer. It's not really expensive either. Let me get this over here. All right, you guys see that? That, my friend, is bacon candy. Now, do not eat it when it's hot. Wait for it to cool off. This is going to stiffen up. The thicker bacon is going to be a little bit more, a lot more chewy. But if you wanted to crisp these up some more, you could put these in the oven and cook the fat down, cook it and render it down some more. But I'm gonna let these get stiff. Boom. And then we're going to eat them. All right, guys. So let me get back to the chat here. Well, what do you guys think? Did that look good? So cook it according to the consistency that you want it. Okay. If that was too fatty, then by all means cook it longer. You can put it on the wire rack and cook it if you want to get it a little bit more crispy. You can. Okay. So with that being said, guys, if you got any comments, questions, go ahead and ask them. I'll wait. And then when we're done with that, I'm going to sign out. Let you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'll wait. Yeah, see you later. It took about an hour. But remember, you don't have to cook it like that. You can put it on the wire rack to begin with and cook it in the oven. My only concern would be just to keep an eye on it because that sugar content in the maple syrup and the brown sugar, it will burn. Okay? Remember that sugar, it burns. So just keep an eye on it. But you can cook it in less than an hour if you cook it just straight on the wire rack. Okay, that is not the only. There's more than one way to skin the chicken, and there's more than one way to cook candy bacon. That's just one method. Okay, you can cook it a lot of different ways, and probably the most common way is on a wire rack. But my goal was to keep the bacon flat. I didn't want it to curl up. So, other than that, you can just put it on the wire rack. All right, Denise Brock. I'll see you later. All right, guys. I'm done. I got no more to cook. Oh, what's up, Kirby? We done, bro. We just finished. Just finished up. All right, y'all. Y'all stay blessed. I'm signing out. We'll see you in the next live. I may do breakfast again next Sunday. I'll let you guys know. All right. Man, how you in this thing? Oh, I gotta end it here.